right, thanks for joining. Again, the most out of camps and clinics. Important topic here. My name is Joyce Wellhefer, a senior recruiting coach here at NCSA. Past 10 years, helping thousands of student athletes through the time. Before I came to NCSA, I was a college coach, and I coached 5 schools, coached Division I, Division II, and NAI levels. I also played in college, played overseas, and did some high school coaching. So I have the experience from the camp on all those years of coaching. I always did camps, and also the high school, you know, being familiar with it too. So what I want to talk about here in this topic is give you keys when you're looking and what camps you should go to, which you attend. And really the majority of this is to talk about strategies before, during camp, and afterwards. So if you questions, there is a little chat box up there. If you type in anything, I'll keep an eye on that as we are going through this. So types, there's, you know, several, and they don't even all fall into these categories anymore because people keep naming new ones. But there's a lot of different ones out there. You know, there's college camps where you go on the college campus, whether it's staying overnight or for the day, and college coaches and usually players of the team are going to teach skills and, you know, put you through some drills. And there's showcases where you showcase your skills, not so much learning, but actually, you know, the doing, and coaches evaluate that way. Some showcase camps kind of combines the two, where there might be some drills and teaching, but then also showcasing it too. And then there's showcase tournaments where basically you're just playing tournaments. These roughly are the 4 different types that are out there. So Joyce, you know which ones you should go to, which ones are good, legit, what have you. And, you know, determining which camp, you should definitely research the school, research the college, and take a look, you know. Is it a school that you have serious interest in? And it's the right fit. You want to attend. It's got what you're looking for, what you want to major in. Also are realistic, and you feel that you have a legitimate chance to play. So you're being realistic about it. You've looked at roster and gotten evaluation from people, so you know, feel it's a legit chance. The college coach from there has shown interest. They've been out to watch you play, or they've contacted the travel coach. You know, be a reason. So just go back to these. Let's see if I can back in here. But, you know, reasons why you would want to go and even attend a camp. Those would be reasons. I'm going to show you some examples because there are differences in what they advertise and how the wording is set up. So here's one that says, you know, 9th through 12th, so it's pretty widespread there, you know, junior up there. And but also, you know, is for a day there, 2 different sessions looks like, but it talks about that if you participate here, it's an opportunity to showcase your specific drill skills to us coaches. And this will allow us to evaluate you and give you feedback and to excel your game. So this one at Central Connecticut, or I'm sorry, Central Arkansas, they're going to give you some evaluation and feedback. You know, that's important. That's what you need. You need to hear. Here's some other examples. Here that says about this elite camp, and saying that it offers players opportunity to compete, train at this level. Coaching staff will teach and manage players the same way they do current ex-university players. Took out the name. Going to focus on areas of offensive strategy, team defense, individual pitching, hitting, defensive skill work. Our events are great opportunities to show off your skills in a competitive atmosphere. So some of the nation's top softball players. It does say that the coaches are going to evaluate you. It does not say that the coaches are going to give you feedback. You to, keep in mind when you're looking at these. And then here other elite softball camps lineup. It gives the softball player the opportunity to take their game to the next level. Each camp focus on critical aspects of the game that are taught through various methods, inspired by the players and staff of, again, ex-college. And there's, different ones here. So these are very different from that first example that I showed you. These are not saying about evaluations or feedback. And it's important to, understand that that's what the codes are saying. Then these are some other ones you might have heard of or, see. You get into Showball, Vegas, drastically increase your odds of playing college softball by attending this one. It's there's like 45 top coaches, 3 days. It might even be more now. It was close or just under $600. And that was held in Kent State. And just an example here, I think for value, 2013 they had over 100 coaches and limit the participants. So they're not going to have 500 players at this event, and it was $75. So I think that's a lot of bang for your buck, getting that many coaches, that amount of money. The Rope Winter Show Camp, it features college coaches, the teaching, pitching, hitting. Again, more of a national. First honor roll. I know there was one just down in Florida, 5-2. Triple Crown, USA Preps, college coaches skills, there's Adidas and any other Under Armour and so on and so forth. But again, I really urge you to take a look at what they're advertising. What are they saying you're going to actually get out of that event in camp? That's the most critical thing to get and hear, see. Because otherwise you're going to go there with unmet expectations. Have a reason. Why are you going there? And it could be simple as, I was just talking to a family today. The girl has never been on campus and she's looking to do an overnight one. I said, that is great. I think she's 8th grader or 7th, something like that, or even a freshman. But that's a reason, to get to experience what a college is like. What's it like to stay in the housing, eat the cafeteria, those things. And then could be see how you stack up against other players. So, there's going to be other players your level, maybe your position, your grade, see you measure up with them. It might be about learning new skills. That, maybe you're switching positions. So working with college coaches, college players to see what it's actually like under their instruction. And maybe it's a school that you're real interested in and they've come out to watch you play. You got some other opportunities, options, and, you just want to get to see these guys and know these guys better and how the coaches with you. Or the coach asks you personally to end their event by calling you, or maybe they called you travel coach. So again, it was something that shows very high, strong interest. That would be a super reason also. So working on the strategy beforehand. Research the school. Make sure you look at their softball program. How have they done in the past? How long has the coach been there? Take a look at the roster. See how many girls do they carry. Those are your grad year. So they have to kind of look at, is it a 2017 roster or a 2018 roster? Or so whatever year that roster is, that's what year you were in that spring. There's a question here. I'll be attending a camp where my recruiting coach spoke to a college head coach, but it was an all-skills camp with no mention of feedback. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a good question there. Marina. And if that's something, you know, that you're with, that you just want to go and have that experience and maybe learn some new things, you know, then go for it. You to get on that college campus and a chance to, you know, work with that coach. So those would be some benefits that you could get out of it. But as far as maybe them telling whether you're a good fit for their school or not, you know, that might not happen. Just have the right expectations going in there. The strategy before, you know about the school, you know about the softball program, you got some things in your mind. You're, you know, holding some of this information, because if you have opportunity to talk to coaches and players there, you can call that. All right, you know that they've been a successful team or not so successful. And is that you would contact the coach before that event takes place. That you send them an intro email, telling them why you're interested in the school, what you like about the school. Tell them that you're going to be coming to this camp, this clinic event, and that you're looking for feedback from them. You're going to ask them. You're including your profile. You're going to have your video on your profile when you send it out, so they can even, you know, get a heads up of your ability. And that camp experience will be, you know, really, really full. So, like, you're telling them you want college. This is a good college for you. Tell them the specific reasons, and you're going to look and ask for feedback when you come to the event. Okay, points. So then when you're there at the event, it's not a time to stand on the sideline or to be shy or to be quiet. This time that you need to be outgoing. You need to talk to players. You need to talk to the coaches at appropriate times. It might be 2 minutes here. You're switching drills or stations. Or maybe you're helping pick up balls. That for hitting or what have you. And you could squeeze a question in there for the coach or a current player. You know, don't dismiss, hey, oh, the coach is to the coach, I only got the players working with me at the stations or the drills. Those players listen to input, and they will filter to the coach. So head coach listen to that, and it's great to ask the players firsthand. Hey, what's it like to play here? What are you studying? What's your major? How's practices? You know, what's the training like? What's this academic? Is there support? So information from them that's very valuable to hear firsthand from the players on what it's like. And questions too. You ask, hey coach, what types of drills do you do with your catchers to be able to get stronger throws to second base, or get more velocity on my pitches? Is there certain drills or training that you guys do? So try to ask for those types of questions and feedback, and ask even feedback on your skill. Coach, can you take a look? Can you watch? Did you see me? Did you see me hitting? What do you think? Can you give me some feedback? Players, either one, either the college coaches or the college players, whoever there is working with you. Pause just a second. So, you know, this is really critical, because I can tell you from my own experience as a college coach, I remember the girls that were asking questions. I remember the girls that helped pick up balls. I remember girls that, you know, were very engaged, appreciative of things that they were learning and being showed. You stand out during the time. And then after, make notes. Who did you meet? What did you met? What did you like? What did you learn? Because you're going to forget it. So do it right away when you're in the car. You know, some notes down on that. And follow up by writing a thank you, whether it's an email, whether it's a card, whether it's a postcard, whatever. Tell them something specifically that you liked or learned. If this is a place that you really, it's high on your list, then be specific in giving them some feedback. Coach really, you know, really was impressed on what you said about your philosophy with how you get your players better, or what your philosophy is on scoring runs. You know, it's exactly what I win as well. Or, Coach, I took those tips you taught me about hitting, and I shortened my stride, and I'm working on getting my hands direct to the ball. I've done some video, and I can see the improvement there. You know, give them feedback, something you like, something you learned. If you're a social network person, use it. Follow them. It's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. A lot of these college teams have their own pages on that, so you can follow them that way. And then follow your season. When it comes springtime, you be rooted. Remind yourself to check in, you know, weekly or every other couple weeks, see how their team is doing. Send out a short email, congratulate them on wins, you know, but keep touch too, you know. And it doesn't always have to be softball. It could be something their basketball teams are going right now. Or they got a speaker coming on campus, or they talk about spring break, or maybe there's, you know, during the year at certain schools there's snow closings and things like that. But those are things that in order for you to stay on their radar, these things are important, and college coaches will take note of these. Again, can speak from firsthand experience, so this is something that definitely, you know, takes place. That is it in a nutshell. Is there questions? You can unmute yourself. I want to throw here a survey too. Always appreciate guys, but is there anything, question that I could answer or help with about clinics? Hopefully this was beneficial. Hopefully you learned one or two things that you put into practice, and like I said, this could really be a difference maker in you being seen by the coaches as a potential recruit.